at high school, are you ready?
Awesome sausage ready for pasta.
You may begin.
Oh, Mom, what'd you do?
Hey, see, I just made him the city hero. I created an internal winter screen. Everyone has to wear gloves, and you all know you can't use your phone with gloves on.
But how am I supposed to contact all my online best friends?
I'm saving you from the predator.
Ugh, whatever.
Is this my good side? This is my chance to get promoted to the Weather Channel. Well, it's better than your other side. But at least I don't look like my dog. Excuse me, ma'am, do you see what's happening here?
See it? I did it.
Well, the folks at WMR would love to know. Why are you so angry, and what do you plan for the future?
Angry? I'm not angry. I'm just spreading this world famous distracting technology. It's brainwashing my kids and not wanting to spend time with me.
Actually, all you want to do is take on world-destroying missions.
Okay, we're done here. Cut the cameras.
Well, you heard it here first, folks. It's Carmageddon.
Dun, dun, dun. Wait a minute, I know how to fix this. Increase global warming?
Build a giant heat ray.
No. Everyone should buy more of my now extra hot pretzels. Only $2.99 at the science of snow cones. Adaptation. We need real ideas, people.
Yeah, the snow's coming down pretty hard.
Hey, George, do you want to build a snowman?
That song is so old. Let it go, let it go.
It's so cold, my hands are freezing. I don't think you'll beat those anymore. Oh, you guys, take them off your hands. I mean, feet.
Who are you?
Hello, I am the genie. God, I'm supposed to make it sweet. I am learned from the socks. I can help you out a lot. I'm here to guide up red. I can get you this new band. You and sex and arts and powers. I can help you figure it out.
What?
The socks are little gifts. Something helpful they will give. If you think you're ready for it, I can see you there very far.
No!
Ugh, fine. But at least I'm your services.
I have to read all that?
You quit just click agree, we can move on.
Alright, I agree.
Move! Brilliant! Now time to permanently Huxley Silkskin.
Wait, permanent?
What is with their accent?
Just roll with it.
It was in the fine print in the council synthesis. Anywho, these wonderful socks have a mind of their own. They give you an echo power they find useful.
My golly, I have powers. What are they? Blind? Mind control, maybe? Hit yourself in the face.
Oh, what? It may not be one of those common types of powers. I would just be careful.
Blimey. Bad pooch.
It appears that everything you touch sticks to you. Yay!
Okay, get off, you hound. Shoo! Hey, don't steal my pretzels. You better pay for that.
And this, my friend, is how we skedaddle. A whole new world to criminals running wild. And here's the big question, folks. Is she here to dog nap, or steal our pretzels, or finally save us?
Mom, what is this?
It's my massive tornado.
A Sharknado? Really, Mom?
Yes, it's a tornado. I need to use it to knock out the internet and the cell towers.
Mm-hmm.
Now, before the internet goes down, I'll have to write bad Yelp reviews.
Oh my Gideon, how much time to take on the internet? How will I be able to argue with total strangers?
How will I be able to tell everybody where I'm for lunch today?
How will I be able to bust out my awesome dance moves?
Blimey! Maybe Karen has a point. Anywho, I'm going to stop the tornado.
What tornado?
Ah, a tornado! Wait, in the tornado, are those sharks? Snow Sharknado!
That joke is so 2000s.
Don't fret about it, I've got this.
Are you sure, mate?
Oh, no, you don't. Snowmen, stop them!
Really, Mom? Aren't you still making cannons? Lame!
If you thought 2020 was bad, you just got hit with killer snowmen and a giant snow sharknado. Time to hold the blue paper!
Was that last year's joke? Oh, unoriginal!
I'll take care of this tornado. You may have killed a snowman, but I am a shark.
Wait, what? Hold on! Can you talk about this?
Hey, Judy, can you be useful for once?
That kinda hurts, but I'm
Anyways, post-credit scene.
Yay! Hey, I'm still down here. Dang, my feet are cold.
Alright, that was pretty funny, I guess.
We're totally coming back to watch the sequel next
Time.
So this is our pretzel and snow cone stand, and here we've also attached our team sign along with the red and white carnival theme. Each of the letters is made out of spray painted popcorn kernels along with popcorn to accent the sign as well. This is also, our stand transforms from a snow cone to a pretzel stand as well in our skit. And then structurally, it's made like a hollow wood frame box. And then here, this cardboard piece attaches on top with 4 holes for the pipes to make the top. In the middle, we have our dowel rod with other fewer smaller dowel pieces to make the pretzel stand spin, along with some batteries, and a motor here and a speed controller. And then here we also have some snow cones made out of paper and pillow stuffing that was dipped in diluted food coloring for some simple snow cones placed in a tray of a bottom half of an egg carton.
So my character was a dog walker, and we wanted to represent the winter cold setting. So I used the recycled gloves and this recycled scarf, and I made these Rambaloom chains that are out of rubber bands, and I decorated the scarf and the gloves.
This is the dog prop we used in our problem. The frame of the body was made using 3 cardboard arches that were skewered by 2 paint sticks, and then that entire thing was covered in white fabric. On top of that, to create a hair-like texture, we used Rambaloom rubber bands and braided them to create the most hair-like texture we could get. The handles were made using the handles of a gift bag, and it was hot glued and wrapped around into the inside of the frame. The head was made using 2 things: a Kirkland cashew box that was hot glued, and then on top of that was hot glued the top of a Gatorade bottle. And then we connected those together using hot glue and duct tape, and we used some extra plastic to create ears.
So basically the way the gloves work is we have a popsicle stick and 2 pieces of plastic from recycled water bottles in here. And we have zip ties around this to keep it here, but loose enough where it can slide up and down, where this attaches to a piece in there, where if I have my hand around that little bar in here, as you can see through this hole, if I pull this down with my finger, the glove closes. So we have that extra effect of opening and closing to make it more interesting.
So we wanted a comic book look for the buildings, so we made them in 3D with putting it on the stand, and we used poles to hold them up, and poles are in different lengths, so then they're on different levels to make it more 3D. And there's the bottom, the snow, to make it more snowy for a script.
So this is a scene where they reveal, the big sharks, snow sharknado. This is our big weather disaster, and it's a big weather disaster. Sharks flying out of a tornado, but it's snowy. And right here in this hole is where there's a shark head pointing through. It's the shark is made of cardboard with paper mache on top, and yeah, it's what pretty much saves the day when a superhero sticks to it, runs over to the Karen, scares them away, and then they go back around to hide here, and then the snow sharknado takes them away.
So this is our original concept and what would happen is the rubber band would pull back, and then it would launch the lever forward, hitting the snowball, which were just the ping pong balls, and it would hit it, it would fly out, and then the next one would fall into its place, and it's just a cycle. So the concept was great. The execution took a lot of tries. The first issue we ran into is we knew we had to use a crank to move it faster because we couldn't just pull this back individually each time because we had multiple and that would take too long. So we tried to attach a crank to one of our circles and it would move like this, launching that to hit the ping pong balls out. But it was way too wobbly and not sturdy enough and just not strong enough overall. So we had to redo it. Our final design was this masterpiece. And we got the crank to work and everything was holding in place because it was sturdier. And we also added a front cannon. So the idea is when another snowball falls down here, this thing pulls back and launches another one forward. So it's coming from two different cannons. And then the main one, you're pulling back this thing and it's pushing forward the snowball again. And it pretty much just launches it like this. And yeah, imagine that, but like times 20 shooting at the superhero. So this is a back view. When you pull the crank, it hits this thing backwards and it's staying in place because of a couple pieces of plywood. And then that launches forward. And for this part, when this is pulled back, you know, it launches forward and shoots the ping pong balls forward. And the way we load them up is we have this tube and we put the ping pong balls in and it, you know, fills up all the way so we have tons of ammo so we can use it all at once. All the stuff we made was in this garage with all our tools and all our other things we've done over the years. You can tell from all the extra plywood. We've been doing this since 3rd grade. Our building wasn't always this good. It's gotten better over the years. And yeah, we do it all by ourselves with, you know, supervision so we don't die. But yeah, besides that, it's pretty fun.